Hey everybody, how are you doing? It's Robin Nolan here, going live on YouTube. And in this lesson, actually all week, this week has been all about quotes and using quotes in your jazz solos to kind of make them interesting, funny, and cool. And I love using quotes from time to time to kind of, yeah, it always gets a laugh if you choose the right quote at the right time. So I just want to show you in this lesson two quotes, okay? Just two, and that's the two quotes we've been looking at this week. And I like to teach in bite-sized ways, so you really kind of get it, and actually you can really use these the next time you play. So the two quotes we're going to use, the first one will be Laura, okay? Da-de-da-do-do-de-de-do. It's a beautiful old melody, and you can use it on a 2/5. I'll show you how to use it in Honeysuckle Rose. Okay, and the second quote is going to be from Embraceable You. You got to excuse the singing, by the way. And I'll show you how to use that in the bridge of Honeysuckle Rose. So welcome everybody. I can see people are joining. Welcome from Devon. I'm actually in England at the moment, and you can see I'm playing this Gibson J45, which is actually my dad's old guitar. And because I don't have a Gypsy guitar with me. And this guitar behind me, if you stick around to the end of the show, I'll show you what this guitar is all about. It's got a really good story. This guitar was bought in 1966 by my dad in Nashville, and it's the guitar that's around right now. I'm just visiting my mom, so yeah, it's just a guitar, so it works on Gypsy jazz, on any music. So a bit of housekeeping first. When you join this show now, live or in the future, make sure you press like, okay? Give me a thumbs up on the video, because that really encourages me to do that I'm doing the right thing, okay? And also subscribe to this channel, the Gypsy Jazz Secrets channel, because there's a whole resource of really awesome videos to help Gypsy Jazz. And every week I go live, I do a new lesson, and there's lots of stuff. So I don't want you to miss the videos. So subscribe to the video, okay? Subscribe to the channel and give us a like for this video. So that's the housekeeping. My name's Robin Nolan. If you don't know me, by the way, I'm a Gypsy Jazz guitarist who's dedicated his whole life really to helping people, guitarists just like you, learn Gypsy Jazz in a really fun way and learn it in bite-sized chunks, okay? So not learning everything at once and not getting too bogged down with theory, but learning little licks and little quotes like you'll learn today, little chords, just a little bit at a time. I think that really is the best way to learn. So welcome, give us the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Okay, the lesson. Using quotes in your solos is a really great way. There's a guy called Bireli Lagrene, okay? If you don't know him, then he's the boss, and he's a prolific guy, jazz musician who uses quotes in his solo, and he uses melodies from all sorts of music when he's playing jazz, and it always sounds super cool. So it's a really great way to, when you're improvising or performing a solo, it's a great way to kind of get a bit of a laugh from the audience, or musicians love it as well. Hey Jeff, welcome. Great, like, subscribe to the channel, Jeff, and I hope you got your guitar with you. Okay, the first quote, let's learn the melody first. It's from Laura, okay? This beautiful old melody, written like, 100 years ago or 50 years ago. Laura, da-da-da, boo-boo-baby-boo. Okay, and jazzers really know this melody, and it's okay, and you can use that over a 2/5, okay? So that's over G minor 7 to C7, okay? And the quote, just up close, you get a G minor 9 chord on the 3rd fret. See that? Fret it on the third fret. Then with your pinky, you take the 5th fret on the top of your string and that's your G minor voicing, okay? G minor 9. That ninth is in your pinky. And that's the melody note that you're picking out, okay? So that's really easy. You play that over the G minor 7. And then basically the melody goes very, very simple, okay? All right? Okay, so that's Laura. First, when you learn something, you just want to make sure that you really get it under your fingers. And you can learn it out of time if you like, so just kind of get your fingers there. Oh yeah, there it is. There's a da 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 da. Okay. Okay, great, I've got it. That's over G minor 7, C7. And then in something like Honeysuckle Rose, right? We're going G minor, and that's where you're going to drop it in, okay? So you're going to go G minor 7, C7, G minor 7, C7. Here we go. Okay? That's in slow motion. And so just practice it in slow motion yourself. Imagine the chords of Honeysuckle Rose. G minor 7, C7, G minor 7, C7, G minor, C7, that's where you're going to put it, and then it goes to F, okay? So if it's going Honeysuckle Rose, okay? That's where you're going to use it. Again, here we go. Okay, and that's where you're going to use it. So once you've got that under your fingers and in your head, then you got to try it out, okay? So try it out when you play Honeysuckle Rose at the jam or in the kitchen or with your mate or whatever, or with a backing track. Then try and integrate it into your playing. So, you know, obnoxiously use it all the time. So every time you're playing Honeysuckle Rose, okay? So you go, then, okay, and then it'll start to actually become part of your playing, okay? Part of your vocab. You've actually kind of integrated it into the language that you use when you're solo. And I think it's really important to do that. Learn one little thing at a time, okay? And how's everybody doing? Also, leave me a comment if you enjoy this kind of lesson, or if you enjoyed this lesson, then definitely type it in and tell me how you're feeling, or tell me what you like, or if you've got a question, also type that in. At the end of the session, I'll do a little Q&A, okay? And if you like this style of teaching, then definitely you've got to go, I've written this out, okay? This is really professional. You've got to go to gypsyjazzcrashcourse.com, okay? The URL is in the description of this video, and there's actually a free Gypsy Jazz crash course waiting for you, which I don't want you to miss on. It's really cool. It's going to get you up and running quickly in this music, Gypsy Jazz, and it basically starts from the beginning. It will show you how to play La Pompe, the rhythm, and it will show you some authentic gypsy chords for minor swing, and also 3 of my favorite minor licks that you can use in your solos to really get that gypsy feel. And this is a free course that you can go to this URL and get, okay? So make sure you do that after the video, okay? Click the link, you just enter your name, enter your email, a couple of clicks away, then I'll send you the course in the email, okay? So that's a great course. Even if you've been playing for a while, it's a great course to kind of put you on track and keep you inspired. So there you go, gypsyjazzcrashcourse.com. So that was the first lick, Laura. Okay, when you use it in the key of F. So G minor 7, C7, F. Okay, so you can use it on any 2/5. And of course in jazz and in gypsy jazz, there's 2/5s all over the place, okay? All over the place. So you can use this lick all over the place. And you could use it in a ballad, or you could use it a really up-tempo piece. So say Honeysuckle Rose is going really fast, it's going. It also sounds good. Okay, so you can see how it really works. A lot of Brits here today. Yeah, I'm in England at the moment. I'm playing this Gibson J45, which was my dad's old guitar. And it's not the ideal guitar for gypsy jazz, but who cares? It's got a lot of good vibes. So that was quote number 1, okay? Quote number 2 is Embraceable You. This is another really classic old jazz standard, which goes, okay? We're only using a tiny bit of the tune. We're not like using the whole tune. Welcome, John. Excuse me. We're not using the whole tune, and that's what a quote is. It's just a little tiny quote. It's just a little snippet of another melody juxtaposed and superimposed on a tune you're playing in gypsy jazz, okay? So we're going to use Embraceable You. Okay, you recognize that melody from Embraceable You. And actually I've kind of tweaked it a little bit to make it sound, it's actually a lick really, but it's derived from Embraceable You. So the lick is like this. Get the guitar a little bit higher for you, so. Okay, so that's gonna go that's a 2-5-1 in B flat, which is the beginning of the bridge in Honeysuckle Rose. Okay, so that's the second lick, the second quote you're gonna learn today. Nothing more, okay? So just save your brain, just make sure you memorize these things. It's not written down, you're gonna actually learn it orally, which is the best way, and then it'll be part of your playing, okay? So the quote goes like this, the lick goes like this. So you're on C minor 9, which is the C minor 7, F7, B flat, yeah? That's what we're playing over. C minor 7, F7, B flat. We're gonna go, just like the Laura one, we start on the 9th there. So it's, okay, the 10th fret there at the top E, that's C minor 9. And we're gonna go, okay, so 10, 11, 7, 8, okay? Don't do it in time yet, just learn the notes, so. Okay, hear that sound, the tension of that. And then it's gonna carry on like this. And resolve to the B flat. My singing sucks, but I don't have a rhythm guitarist here right now. So we're gonna go for C minor 7, F7, B flat. Okay, into B flat, okay? And then when you go to G7, this is the bridge from Honeysuckle Rose. Okay, so that works for the bridge as well. So it works for da-dee-da, da-ba-be-da, ba-do-ba-be-boo-boom. G7, da-dee-da, da-be-da, ba-ba-be-boo-doo. So it works for the whole bridge. So for the bridge, we're gonna use Embraceable You. Okay, now to G7. Okay, let's go through Honeysuckle Rose really slowly, and I'll show you the quotes, okay? I've just got to get a bit more comfortable here so you can see the guitar. How's everybody doing? Type in how you're enjoying the lesson or where you're watching from, and make sure you like the video, okay? Give me some positive vibes, because I'm sitting here in England at my mum and dad's house, actually just my mum's house. My dad passed away, but this is his guitar, okay? Lives on forever. And I'm gonna play Honeysuckle Rose using these 2 quotes. Number 1, remember, was Laura. The second quote was Embraceable You. And we kind of jazzed it up a bit. Okay, so let's go through Honeysuckle Rose. So, love the lesson. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. That means a lot. If you like this kind of teaching, then definitely type in a comment here, and that will be great. And also, make sure you get your Gypsy Jazz free Gypsy Jazz crash course here, okay? There's a link in the description, okay? Some really great lessons. Honeysuckle Rose. Laura. Okay, second day. Here we go. Okay. Here we go, bridge. Up to G7. Last to A. Laura quote. Okay? So just those two quotes alone, that's only two little mini licks, okay? Two quotes. You can start to really sound fun and cool in your solo on Honeysuckle Rose. And that is really the tip of the iceberg, okay? So just those two little quotes, if you actually learn them, and I really think you should do, because they're easy, then just drop them in any 2/5, and I'm showing you in Honeysuckle Rose in this lesson, but of course in any 2/5. Perfect. John said he was working through the Transfusion Club Honeysuckle Rose earlier today. Brilliant, John. Transfusion Club is my monthly membership site where we dive in, take a real deep dive into the repertoire every month, okay? That's for another lesson. So just two little quotes I want you to learn today, all right? Okay? And really do it, because these are really easy. And you know, I'm not a player who relies on playing really fast and shredding and stuff, but quotes like this and fun things like this can really add a lot to your solos. And like I say, you can use them when it's really fast. It could be going. It works at a fast tempo too, okay? How's everybody doing? Type in where you're watching from. If you're enjoying the lesson, give me some good comments and give me some good vibes. And I want to tell you about this guitar in a minute as well. This guitar, because I'm at my mom's place, is a Gibson J45, and it's got really great vibes. My dad got it in a pawn shop in Nashville in 1966, and it's been around the block, shall we say. Been all around the world and around the block. And yeah, I'm here, I'm playing it. So it's got 6 strings, unlike this one, which is actually, this was actually the first guitar that I ever had when I started playing at 6 years old. Thanks, Jack. Thanks for the comment. Leave a comment, everybody. In the future now, leave me a comment. Tell me how you're doing, how you're enjoying the lesson, all right? This guitar is what is it? It's check it out. A real classic guitar. It's a Hondo guitar. And this was the first guitar that I ever learned, that I played, okay, when I was 6. It's like a little mini guitar. And I was living in Hong Kong at the time, and I had this guitar, and that's when I first started playing, okay? So it's got no strings on it now, so it doesn't sound that great. If it did have strings though, it would sound great. There you go, that's the Hondo. So just to recap, okay, my name's Robin Nolan. If you're wondering what you're looking at here, who's this guy with these funny guitars? I'm Robin Nolan, and I'm a gypsy jazz guitarist, and it's my mission to help players from anywhere, coming from any style, add a little bit of gypsy jazz to their playing and do it in a fun way, okay? And encourage and inspire players, just like yourself, to really have fun with this music and learn it in a fun way, okay? Not get too gripped up with theory. Even though theory's important, has its place, I don't like to get too gripped up with it, okay? So you can see there's no charts here, there's no music paper, there's no writing down. It's just learning with your eyes and with your ears. And if you learn that way, you'll keep it, okay? You're not gonna forget this, are you? So there's Korea in the house. Welcome, Korea. All around the world. It's so exciting. Hello from Israel. Shalom. People from all around the world. That's what I love about this. And that's what I love about jumping on live here on YouTube and reaching so many people. The community is fantastic, and it's a lot of fun playing this music. So I'm going to recap the lesson now. We're learning 2 quotes. Yeah, you'll be able to watch this. This will be a video which will exist on YouTube, okay? So this is live now, but if you're watching in the future, it's going to be here, okay? Forever, okay? So we're looking at quotes, all right? And quotes are a cool way of kind of bringing a bit of coolness and a bit of humor to your solos by quoting a tune from another. It could be from a completely different kind of music, and then putting it over gypsy jazz, which is the music I'm teaching right now, okay? So the 2 quotes we used, and for example, a quote could be like, it might be a Bach quote, you know, it there's a million of quotes, okay? And I've got a million of them that I'll show you in another place. But for now, I'm keeping it simple with 2 quotes. Laura. Okay, that's in F. G minor 7, C7. If it's in another key, C minor 7, F7, B flat, big B. Okay, that's just the melody to Laura, and it works as a quote because it's kind of like, you know, musicians go, oh, that's Laura. Wow, how cool is that? When you drop it in your solo, you'll see next time you play Honeysuckle Rose, I guarantee when you drop that in, you're at the jam or you're at the session, people will go, that was cool, mate. So definitely it's a really good one to do. So it's Laura over the 2/5. In Honeysuckle Rose, it's gonna go like this. Here we go. Okay, that's it, simple as that. And you're obviously only gonna use it like once in your solo, maybe once every other gig or every few gigs, okay? So you're just gonna drop it in there on a 2/5. The other quote was Embraceable You, and we could also use that over a 2/5, which C minor 7, F7 to B flat major, that's the bridge of Honeysuckle Rose. We can go the same, okay, there's the 9th. Okay, that's a little tweak on the Embraceable You quote, so. It works going up. Then you're at the back at the beginning of the tune there. So that Embraceable You quote works really well as well over a 2/5, okay? And that's the lesson, that's it. So I'm actually gonna jump off now. And if you've got a question, then now's the time to type it, okay? So type your questions in the next couple of minutes. If I get a question, then I can answer it live. Otherwise, I'll be seeing you really soon. And make sure you subscribe to this Gypsy Jazz Secrets YouTube channel because I'm publishing videos 2 or 3 a week to really inspire you and keep you on track with your Gypsy Jazz playing. And that's my mission, okay? I want to help you. And also make sure you go, drum roll, go here, okay? There's a link in the description. Get your Gypsy Jazz free crash course, okay? gypsyjazzcrashcourse.com. There's videos, lessons, and charts waiting to inspire you and put you on the right track with this music, okay? And if you like this way of teaching, you're gonna love this free course, okay? You just gotta go to that link, put your name and email in, click a couple of buttons, then you'll get an email from me with your login, okay? Then you can log in and start to get inspired. You can learn the chords to minor swing, some hip chords. I want to teach you how to play la pompe, which is that swinging rhythm, okay? So I've got a great lesson on that. And also 3 of my favorite minor licks to give you that real gypsy sound, okay? So go to gypsyjazzcrashcourse.com. All right, that's it. I'm gonna jump off. Lots of love from England. I'll be back in Holland next week. And there's going to be more lessons coming, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. That's it. It's Robin Nolan, and I will be seeing you really soon. Take care and stay inspired. Yeah.